1 2 1 2. Hello everybody, welcome to the sound test room. Right, okay. Let's just stop this for a second. So in a moment we're going to go over to AUM, but there's a specific reason why we're going to do that. But this is Magic Switch by Baby Audio, and this is Magic Dice by Baby Audio. They are both completely free. Magic Switch been available on the desktop for a while. I don't know if any of you are familiar with Baby Audio. They make award-winning plugins. They're brilliant. I have all their plugins, and I have also already featured a few of them, but as a background. But I am going to be doing the whole thing. I don't know, but hopefully this signals the fact that they may be considering if they port all their stuff to iOS. That would be awesome. But these are free now. What Magic Dice does is generate it's a reverb and a delay, and I'm guessing it's based on the spaced out algorithm, which is another one of their things. So if we just have a quick look at their desktop stuff here, you see you have one called tape, you have one called smooth operator, spaced out, which I think probably uses the same thing as the free one we've just been listening to. Then there's Super VHS. Now the Super VHS has the magic button. Don't know if we can zoom in. It has the magic button smack bang in the middle of it. Okay, so there you go. And then we have Parallel Aggressor. You've seen me use this one if you watch all the time. And then we have Comeback Kid, which is the most amazing creative delay. It's just brilliant. And then you have the freebies for desktop and now iOS. We have the Magic Dice, the Magic Switch. So Magic Dice is like for your delay and reverb. Magic Switch is the one-stop kind of chorus thing we've got going on. And then you have Baby Comeback, which is a kind of cut-down version of the Comeback Kid delay. Right, there you go. But we've got these on iOS now. Now, you can't save presets per se in the apps. Okay, well, there's no preset for Magic Switch anyway. It's either on or off. It's a chorus. It's either on or it's off. But it's a lovely chorus. It's lush and it spreads and it's nice. Okay, Magic Dice, we can't save presets, but you can, every time you hit the Magic Dice, it randomizes the algorithm. However, you do have a mix control, and in AUM, you can use their preset saving in the plugin thing. So I'm thinking Michael might probably fix this, and maybe we can add preset saving here, because at the moment it doesn't work. It didn't work for me. We could try it again, but I may be wrong. So if I select, say, one of these, now I have Drambo here with no effects on it. And this is one of the Child of the Corn Dog patches, which is very strange indeed. So maybe that's not the best one to use. Let's see what we've got here. I'm going to make this one idle and turn this on. And it's what, the yellow one, is it? So yeah, so this one. So these are all, what we're going to be doing as well as all of these samples that you're going to listen to. Joe's been out field recording with the H1N, the Zoom H1N. So she's filmed stuff around the house, recorded stuff around the house, recorded stuff while she's been shopping out and about. So all these samples Joe's recorded. So these 3 samples for the start off, 4 samples are all Joe's, and I've edited them and we've put them in here. So if we've switched this one off now, let's go in here and I think I'm on the wrong one here. Hang on. I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm so confused. I wonder if it's this one. Right. It's this blue one. I get so confused. Right, so let's take out the magic switch. So this is Joe going around scratching cardboard boxes, and I edited them. So if we turn Magic Dice on, now it does remember state saving within Loopy, by the way. So if I change this now, and there's the mix. But if I try to save this patch now, and I go, all right, press new, patch 4, and call this filtered, okay, and enter. Ah, it does. It works in Loopy. It remembers the save state, so. Right, let's do another. Let's go back in and go new. Let's call it droned. Go back to filtered. Right, so very cool. So exactly the same as AUM, it does recall state saving. These two are going to be hard to resist, even when the full versions drop for iOS. Well, I mean, you know, they're very, very good quality. You know, baby audio, Sam, right? I'm not sure a lot of not everybody does in iOS because they're desktop, but you know, they're extremely high end stuff. Right, okay, so you get the idea. So let's listen to. Here's our Drambo patch, which is one of the child of the corn dog. Let's engage the magic switch. Let's engage a new one, as we've got a few of them on the go already. So magic switch, okay, and magic switch happens to also be an interact, but we'll, you know. So I think I can hear it. I don't know if you can. I'm going to use some different, like more kind of sounds that will be more obvious for you to hear, that I think. So I'm going to just drop that out of there. I'm going to pick another instrument. So we'll do another audio unit and something with not like tons and tons of effects. So took a BS16 in there. I'm just going to route. Actually, I'm going to clear me routing for this. So I'm not playing Drambo with my Midi keyboard, and I'm going to route it to BS16. And I'm going to go into BS16, and I'm going to remove the actual reverb. So super dry piano. Now you'll be able to hear these effects and what they can do much better. Right, so we shall add a, let's just type in magic. Let's add in a new magic. We don't use the ones that have already got little numbers by them because we know they're the ones that are already being used and you'll just be using the same patch. So we're going to add a magic switch here, boink, like this. And we shall also add a magic dice here. Oh, that's C. Oh yeah, that's right, that's fine. So now we can switch off the dice, go in here. Now you'll hear it much better, right? So I'm gonna hear this really good now. Now you see how good it is. These effects, this company are and don't forget, these are free. Hi, Jamie. Can't hear you, Doug. Right, okay. Very nice, right, on the piano. But that is our control for that. We don't have any kind of other than a mix. A mix and on and off. It's lovely. It's a little bit like, you know, the Juno chorus, right? Takes any brain work out of it. But you can dial in the amount you want. If you're enjoying the video, please give it a thumbs up. Please consider subscribing to the channel or consider becoming a Patreon, where we have tons and tons of free stuff and more free stuff being added every week now as well. Right, cable's tangled up. Right, so magic switch. Let's just for a moment, well, we can turn it off here. Let's just for a moment take a look at magic dice with a piano. Yes, you can save it in it, but the idea is it's a roll of a dice, you know. But yes, you can save it. We've just had a look at being able to save it. If I go to my filtered patch now, or my droned, so let's hit it again. And it does remember state saving as well, by the way. So all these will be the same. And again, we have the mix. Very nice and very free. So it's a no-brainer for these. And if you like these, you're gonna like the things that they're part of when they do port their instruments over. If they do, I honestly don't know. They haven't told me they are, so, but I think they might. Both of them together sound really nice. So yeah, cool, very cool beans. Okay, so like I said, what I'm going to do is I'm going to save this session here, and my microphone may now cut out as I jump over to AUM and try it in there as well. So it works fine in there, and we can save our presets as well, which is also very cool. So we wait for a moment until my audio interface reconnects. Right, so let's see. All right. So we're going to play with some audio files in this as well. So we're going to go with the file player. Tap to load a file, and you'll see some samples. It says samples one, house samples. House samples, Joe went round and recorded some stuff around our house, which is very cool. Sorry, I wanted to Yeah, we'll pick that one for some kind of rhythmic fun, shall we? So that'll go in there, and we'll have that loop. And before we start adding effects, let's add in some more. So, file play. To load a file. So I've got a couple to play with. Some. Let's see. I'm pretty sure they're the ones up here. I've tidied up all my folders. I will also say that all of these samples, right, all of these environmental samples are going to be free for Patreons. Within the next couple of days, I'm going to add all these samples that Joe's recorded to a big folder, to a folder, and there's lots of them in here. Look, there's I don't know, there's a few in there, and there's some in these ones that says house samples. So they're going to be all free for Patreon, and so you can use them. And I'll tell you where they'll be, but they'll be in the samples folder, in the rewards folder. They'll be in the samples section of that, so you can go and grab them. Anyway, let's add some more, shall we? So. Just let me stop that so I can have a listen to what I'm doing. I've edited. Watson, let's have Watson. This is Watson when the postman comes, right? In seriousness. So we're gonna have this loop and. Let's slow him down, eh? Okay, so let's get another couple in from the file player. Make sure it's on loop anyway. So I'll go to house samples again, see what's going on down here. Some water. I like water samples. I'm going to put that in as well. So I'm going to have that loop. And one more I shall pick. I love messing around with audio, isn't it great? It's great, isn't it? It's like all music concrete. I like all this stuff. I'm going to be doing soon some cool stuff in Cubases with that and these samples as well. But we're recording new samples all the time now, so let's see, file player again. And let's have a look at samples. Well, let's go.
Please take your receipt. Thank you for shopping at...
Right, I'm going to put that in. And have it loop and definitely have it quieter. So...
Thank you for shopping. Please take your receipt. Thank you for shopping. Please take your receipt. Thank you for shopping. Please take your receipt.
So let us add in a magic switch. And a magic dice. Oh, yes. This is awesome. I mean, the good thing is, of course, you can stack as many of these as you like. I think we should add some more samples now. Excuse me. I've had one of my ambiances. These are, of course, all available as well. I think number 5 I like. Yeah. These are all available for patrons for free. Joe got this sound by running a tap very slowly onto the back of the washing up bowl. I'm sure she'll be able to tell you. Oh, you're all right, Jamie.
You should have seen that glassy stare in his eyes, and the way he didn't listen when I was talking to him. You should have seen that glassy stare in his eyes, and the way he didn't listen when I was talking to him. You should have seen that glassy stare in his eyes, and the way he didn't listen when I was talking to him.
Good luck with your gig, Jamie.
You should have seen that glassy stare in his eyes, and the way he didn't listen when I was talking to him. You should have seen that glassy stare in his eyes, and the way he didn't listen when I was talking to him. You should have seen that glassy stare in his eyes, and the way he didn't listen when I was talking to him. You should have seen that glassy stare in his eyes, and the way he didn't listen when I was talking to him. You should have seen that glassy stare in his eyes, and the way he didn't listen when I was talking to him. You should have seen that glassy stare in his eyes.
Please take your receipt.
Thank you for shopping at Please take
Your receipt. Thank you for shopping and please take your receipt. Thank you for shopping and please take your receipt. Thank you for shopping and please take your receipt. Thank you for shopping and please take your receipt. Thank you for shopping and please take your receipt. Thank you for shopping and please take your receipt. Thank you for shopping and please take your receipt. Thank you for shopping and please take your When I was talking to him, you should have seen that glassy stare in his eyes, and the way he didn't listen
should have seen that glassy stare in his eyes, and the way he didn't listen when I was talking to him. You should have seen that glassy stare in his eyes, and the way he didn't listen when I was talking to him. You should have seen that glassy stare in his eyes, and the way he didn't listen when I was talking to him. You should have seen that glassy stare in his eyes, and the way he didn't listen when I was talking to him. You should have seen that glassy stare in his eyes, and the way he didn't listen when I was talking to him. You should have seen that glassy stare in his eyes.
Guys, there you go. Okay, so thank you for joining me this evening where we took a look at excuse me, Magic Switch and Magic Dice by Baby Audio. So there is Magic Dice. Both of these are completely free, and so you've got no excuse to go and grab them. They are really, really very nice. This is a chorus. This is will generate random variations of delays and reverb mixture. If it's based on the algorithm that's in, where is it? I think Magic Dice might be based on what's in Spaced Out, which is really cool. And I know that the magic button is from the Super VHS. Ding, there it is right in the middle of that, which this is such a cool retro lo-fi plugin. Pardon me. But yeah, awesome stuff. This is very good. I Heart New York. This is kind of like lets you do parallel compression without all the fancy routing. But you know, as does Parallel Aggressor as well. But yeah, awesome stuff. I hope you enjoyed that, guys. If you did, please, like I say, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. Please consider becoming a patron or making a super chat as we play out. Help support what me and Joe do here at the Sound Test Room pretty much every day. Don't forget as well, also, all of these samples that you've heard tonight, all of them are available. Well, the ones that Joe's recorded anyway. Some of Daniel's are as well. Available for Patreon for absolutely free. And you can do what you like with them. You can kind of chop them up, slice them up, do all kinds of cool stuff like we've been doing tonight, and add effects and things, and it's very cool. Anyway, I shall let you say ta-ra to each other for a few minutes, and we'll play out with we'll have a bit of a mess around. We'll have a bit of a mess around with what we've got. See you guys later. Oh, Rustic! Didn't know you were here, mate. Oh, thanks to everyone as well who's in the chat as well. Brilliant. All right. See you later. Ta-da!